we're actually now getting some of the top rates in the city. That's down to what we've spent on the property and how it's managed.
But you've spent that money on that property and you've had very little maintenance in between doing it. You've future-proofed it. It's
future-proof is a terminology we like, isn't it? We use a lot. And it isn't just the rents that you receive from a property. It's keeping the cost to a minimum as well. Mm-hmm. And if you can do it, and property's a long-term game, isn't it? So you need to be willing to invest. It doesn't end when you buy the property. And this is why I think some honest conversations need to be had between owners and agents.
From my point of view, I think you'd want that because it shows that, one, you know what you're talking about, and two, you've been honest.
Got to be honest.
Rather than we'll just take anybody.
Yeah. You'll end up
that's what an agent needs to be, I think. They've got to be straight up.
You've turned some away in the past, haven't you?
Definitely, yeah. I'll never take on a property unless I've seen it myself. I don't want to see pictures. I want to see it in the flesh.
Yeah.
I want to go in there and have a look at it.
Yeah.
And if it needs work, it don't mean to say I'm not going to manage it. It means to say I'm going to set a schedule of works out between the agent, us, and the owner, and get that property to a standard that is lettable, that's like the ones that we already have.
Yeah. Your property isn't up to standard. You might have more voids. You might have lower rents. You might have lower quality of tenants.
Rent arrears.
Then arrears start to crop up. And then if they leave or they don't pay, whatever, you struggle to fill that room again because it's not presented right, and it just spirals down. As opposed to what you're trying to achieve is the exact opposite of that, isn't it? You need to talk to the agent, ideally before you buy your property, but if you've got a property, there's still a conversation to be had. But you need to know where that property stands in the marketplace.
There's a market for all types of all standard houses. We know that,